Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today I have another Transformers Titans Return review for you. This is Legends Class Autobot Wheelie. This is a brand new mold. I'm sure it'll get repainted as something later on, but for right now, it is a brand new mold. Nice picture of Wheelie here at the top. Taking a look on the back, robot mode, alt mode, not much going on there. I'll try to zoom in and get a closer look at the one sentence little bio. It says, can always figure out a way to survive on or off the battlefield. Not even really a complete sentence, but there you go. So that's Wheelie's little bio. We'll go ahead, we'll bust him out of the packaging, and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so this is everything you get here with Wheelie. Gonna take a look at the card real fast here. It's a decent card. I think it's kind of funny though, on the card it shows him all the same color, and then obviously here he's kind of a lighter orange and a darker orange. Kind of wish he was all the same color. It also shows him here with the slingshot, which he does not come with that accessory. If you have the Wheelie that they did as a remold / repaint of Jazz way back a couple years ago, he came with a little slingshot accessory, and I believe I saw a picture somewhere online where this guy can hold that, so if you have that other figure, you could move the accessory over. Otherwise, here is the back of the card, little tech specs there, so that's cool. That's pretty much all that does. Put that off to the side. Taking a closer look at Wheelie here. I like him. Like I said, I kind of wish he was all the same color, but it doesn't bother me, really. He's got nice articulation. I mean, pretty much what you'd expect for a Legend figure. Ball joint in the shoulder and the elbow, and then also in the hips and the knee. Just all single ball joint. Head can move from side to side. And trying to get in close here. Really nice paint on the face. I like that a lot. The silver's nice, and then the blue for the eyes is pretty nice. And the Autobot symbol there on the canopy of his car mode looks pretty good. Sorry. Because he's so bright, the light is kind of bouncing off him weird, so it looks a little strange because he's very light colored. But yeah, so we'll get into the transformation. Alright, so transformation is really not that difficult. You can start by just bringing the front canopy here down, and then this piece is going to kind of rock back. The whole torso will rock back a little bit, and you can see the joint there. So there's a pin joint here and a pin joint here, and you're just going to kind of straighten that out. At this point, you can take the head and rotate it all the way back. Oops, rotate it back too far. So you can kind of see the head is down there now, kind of staring into what will be the spot where someone can ride, for lack of a better term, the interior. So then you're just going to kind of line that up, and then you can come down here to the waist and rotate that around. Then you're going to take the feet and flip these pieces out. And then you're going to kind of lift this up, and you can see there's silver here. So that's going to rotate around so that all the silver lines up. And you're just going to do that with the other side as well. And then you can peg these together. And then these, where the shoulder pads will come in and peg together. And that'll start to give it a little bit of stability, but it's not fantastic. You can also then rotate these pieces up, and they cover the feet. So that forms the whole front of the car there, which I think looks pretty good. Then you're going to just rotate these arms so that the panels line up. And then you can see there's some clips, like little tabs here and here. And that's going to have to clip in. This is where a lot of people say it falls apart. And it's just because you really have to get everything lined up and wedged together. And then once everything's wedged together, it stays a little bit. But it kind of does have a tendency to fall apart fairly easily, which is kind of a bummer. Because I really do like this car mode. It's just, for whatever reason, it doesn't stay pegged together 100%. It stays a little bit. If you can really get everything lined up and take the time, it can stay together. So in this mode, I do kind of like the two different colors. They fade from one to the other, I think, fairly well. The silver accents are nice. It rolls fairly decently. Here's the underneath. There's not really any robot kibble, which is appreciated. So yeah, I mean, it rolls decently. It doesn't roll fantastically. And again, it's probably just because everything's not lined up 100%, but it does roll pretty nice. The coolest thing about this vehicle mode, though, is you can lift this up and lift this back piece up, and there's a pretty large opening there. You can take a Titan Master, and he can ride inside. So you can see he fits right down in there. Then you just close this part up, and there you go. He can carry a Titan Master. It works really well. And I really do like this vehicle mode. I think they did a fantastic job. Much better than the previous Wheelie figure where they just repainted Jazz and that didn't really make sense as Wheelie at all. This is very reminiscent of his G1 vehicle mode, and I love that he can hold a Titan Master inside. I think Wheelie is great. I mean, the robot mode is fantastic. The color scheme, the paint all looks really great. The Autobot symbol on the chest looks fantastic. The only part where this figure runs into problems is the vehicle mode, where it's tough to get everything, all the panels lined up and pegged in together. Once you take the time to really get everything pegged in and make sure all the tabs are connecting and wedged in, it holds together fairly decently. It's just difficult to get that all sandwiched together and really cohesively tight. So that's kind of the only problem with the vehicle mode. But once you get it in all transformed, it's fun. And I love the fact that it can hold a Titan Master. I just think that's a lot of fun. So I like this guy a lot. I think he's definitely worth the $10 to add him to your collection. I'm sure he'll probably get repainted as something in the future. I have no idea what that will be because there's not really another character like Wheelie or that looks like Wheelie. Maybe they'll give him a little different head sculpt or something and then make him a different character. I'm not sure. Only time will tell. But if you're anything like me and you're a fan of Wheelie, this is a great robot mode with a great head sculpt, nice paint and color scheme, and the vehicle mode is a lot of fun too once you can get it together. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this look at Legends Class Wheelie from Transformers Titans Return, and thanks for watching.